There, right there. Look at that tan, well-tinted skin. Look at the killer shape he's in. Look at that slightly stubbly chin. Oh, please, he's gay. Totally gay.
I'm not about to celebrate. Every trait could indicate a totally straight expatriate. This guy's not gay, I say not gay.
That is the elephant in the room. Well, is it relevant to assume that a man who wears perfume is automatically radically fake?
But look at his coiffed and crispy locks.
Look at his silk translucent socks.
There's the eternal paradox. Look what we're seeing.
What are we seeing?
Is he
Of course he's
gay
gay.
or European?
Gay or European? It's hard to guarantee. Is he gay or European?
Well, hey, don't look at me.
You see, they bring their boys up different in those charming foreign ports. They play peculiar sports.
In shiny shirts and tiny shorts, gay or foreign fella? The answer could take weeks. They both say things like ciao bella while they kiss you on both cheeks.
Oh, please.
Gay or European? So many shades of gray.
Depending on the time of day, the French go either way.
Is he gay or European? Or
There, right there. Look at that condescending smirk. Seen it on every guy at work. That is a hetero jerk. That guy's not gay. I say no way.
that is the elephant in the room? Well, is it relevant to presume that a hottie in that costume
Is automatically, radically,
Ironically, chronically,
certainly,
genetically, medically gay, officially gay, gay? Damn it! Gay or European?
So stylish and relaxed.
Is he gay or European?
I think his chest is waxed.
But they bring their boys up different there. It's culturally diverse. It's not a fashion curse.
If he wears a kilt or bears a purse, gay or just exotic, I still can't crack the code.
Yeah, his accent is hypnotic, but his shoes are pointy-toed.
Huh? Gay or European? So many shades of gray.
But if he turns out straight, I'm free at 8 on Saturday.
Is he gay or European? Gay or European? Gay or European?
Wait a minute. Give me a chance to crack this guy. I have an idea I'd like to try.
The floor is yours.
So, Mr. Argitakos, this alleged affair with Ms. Wyndham has been going on for
2 years.
And your first name again is?
Nikos.
And your boyfriend's name is?
Carlos. I sorry, I misunderstand. You say boyfriend, I thought you say best friend. Carlos is my best friend.
You bastard! You lying bastard! That's it! I no cover for you no more! Peoples! I have a big announcement! This man is gay and European! And neither is his grace! You gotta stop your being a completely closet case! It's me, not her, he's seeing. No matter what he say, I swear he never, ever swing the other way. You are so gay, you big parfait, you flaming one-man cabaret.
I'm straight.
You were not yesterday. So if I may, I'm proud to say, he's gay.
European.
He's gay.
European.
He's gay.
Fine, okay, I'm gay.
There, right there. Look at that tan, well-tinted skin. Look at the killer shape he's in. Look at that slightly stubbly chin. Oh, please, he's gay. Totally gay.
I'm not about to celebrate. Every trait could indicate a totally straight expatriate. This guy's not gay, I say not gay.
That is the elephant in the room. Well, is it relevant to assume that a man who wears perfume is automatically radically fake?
But look at his coiffed and crispy locks.
Look at his silk translucent socks.
There's the eternal paradox. Look what we're seeing.
What are we seeing?
Is he
course he's
gay
gay.
or European?
Gay or European? It's hard to guarantee. Is he gay or European?
Well, hey, don't look at me.
You see, they bring their boys up different in those charming foreign ports. They play peculiar sports.
In shiny shirts and tiny shorts, gay or foreign fella? The answer could take weeks. They both say things like ciao bella while they kiss you on both cheeks.
Oh, please.
Gay or European? So many shades of gray.
Depending on the time of day, the French go either way.
Is he gay or European? Or
There, right there. Look at that condescending smirk. Seen it on every guy at work. That is a hetero jerk. That guy's not gay. I say no way.
that is the elephant in the room? room. Well, is it relevant to presume that a hottie in that costume
Is automatically, radically,
Ironically, chronically,
certainly flirting,
genetically, medically gay, officially gay, officially gay?
Gay. Hello. Hi, chat. I'm alone and sad, but I'm also Ken Lamadia, the different one of the world. And today, we are going to be reacting to Trial 3 of Kazui. Cal. So I'll explain what's going on with Cal first. I don't know what's going on with Taka, so I can't explain what's going on with Taka. But I can explain what's going on with Cal. So our dear squid friend had another collab, and then didn't remember daylight savings time happened, and so the collab was like an hour earlier than they thought it was. Cause like for Europe and America, I think like the time difference is a little different. Like when they do daylight saving time. So I think America does it a little bit earlier than Europe. So he essentially got confused, and while we were waiting for Akka, was DM'd, "Hey, we're about to start. Where are you?" And then Kyle's like, "Oh no, I'm dumb." As for Akka, I think Akka's asleep. Unfortunately. I think Akka might be asleep, but there might also be something else going on. I'm not sure. I am not sure, but we're here, and I physically do not have the levels of dopamine receptors that make me able to ignore looking at Twitter. That physically doesn't exist. I need my dopamine. And so I've seen a couple of things, but I've been trying not to pay too much attention whenever I look at Twitter. I'm excited for this trial. We can chat a little bit before we start. Just my final predictions for Kazu. I mean, if you can't tell by the thumbnail and the starting soon screen, how'd you guys like the starting soon screen? I came up with the idea literally like 10 minutes before we were supposed to start. It was 10 minutes before we were supposed to start. I was like, wait, this is a great bit. I need to make this the starting soon screen. Like, I usually don't do special starting soon screens, but this one felt good. This is my favorite part in Trial 3. I've seen a few people say it's really good. I've seen a few people say it's very good. So I'm excited. I'm very excited. Excited for the song. The song preview is so good. The Kazui is, I feel like, okay, there was a theory that I remember seeing like when I was first getting into MILGRAM, that was like basically that Kazui had confessed to the bartender, and that was that one moment in Cat where he's like, "What if I said I like you? What if I said that?" And so I think that happened, and then some other things happened. Welcome to the Adventuring Party Freak Show. Welcome. And some other things happened, and the wife dead. Sad. I don't know. Like I feel like with Kazui, there's a lot of ways it could go. I'm still wondering, because for me the question has always been, did Hanako not willingly, but like, you know what I mean? I can't say the word on YouTube. You know what I mean? Did she jump into the Minecraft lava of her own volition? or because I've always thought, like, holding Cat when she's falling, and in half there's like the scene where she's at the balcony and then she's not at the balcony. I'm like almost wondering, did Kazui drink too much, and like did we always just assume a little bit better for Kazui? Did she do a flip, or had the flip done? Exactly. Did she do the flip, or did the flip do her? It was perfect this time. Thank you. So that's what I've been wondering. Like, because part of me kind of wants it to be the latter. Not because I want Kazui to, not because I necessarily want Kazui to kill this wife, but like physically, but because I think there's too much of a like trend in these cases where the person's not actually killing their victim. There's too much technical murder. I need real murder. Okay? Moo and Haruka are like the only ones. Like, cause what Futa did was terrible. But also, Futa didn't like actually physically do the thing. I want more people who did the thing. There's too little people who did the thing. It's crazy. I need to fix YouTube. I need to go smack YouTube on the forehead. It's always doing this. It's always doing this. I'm trying to read, man. I'm trying to read chat, and YouTube's like, no, you don't get to do that. How'd you get to do that? How'd you get to do that? That's crazy. Let me see, is there like an option I can change the settings on chat? I can actually read your messages when you send them. Sometimes it's like, just like, oh yeah, actually you mentioned death and death bad, so we're not gonna let you put it in chat. Let me see. I'm trying to look around my thing. Where's community moderation? That's the setting I'm gonna go to? When you stream over on YouTube, welcome to Trial 3 Reaction. Also, I think Kazui's one of the best written characters after this trial. I hope you enjoy it. I saw like a couple people saying it's really good on Twitter, so I'm very excited. I'm extremely excited. Is there a setting that's like auto moderation? Because I want to take that off against my better judgment. I want to remove that temporarily. Because no. It's not saying it. It's not letting me like basic. None. Don't hold. Don't hold anything. Don't hold anything. I want to read all the messages. I want to read them all. Okay. Okay. I heard a ping. Let me check if that wasn't off it. That might have been off. Surely we don't regret it later. Surely. That was not off. That was Reach. That was W2 Reach. I don't think W2 Reach has watched enough MILGRAM to join this. Unfortunately, even though I'd love to have Reach is hilarious. Let me ask actually. Reach, are you free? And have you watched MILGRAM? I don't think Reach has. But our good friend W2 Reach would be very funny and fun to react to with this. We'll stall for a little bit longer. The dog is alive. The dog's doing really good. The dog might be coming back soon. For those who don't know W2 Reach, very, very great streamer, very good friend of the channel. Better than me and bigger than me. Better than me and bigger than me. But, very cool. Check them out if you don't. I'm at work. No! Okay. Yeah. I assumed. But I was willing to check. Okay. Well, I think without further ado, I think we should stop stalling. What do you think, chat? Should we continue to stall? I have this right here. Already ready and locked and loaded. I've been ready for like literally an hour. Literally over an hour. I've been just sitting here waiting to start. I'm just like, man, I want to start. Got everything set up. Is this? Wait, no, that's not. Okay, yeah, there's my sensor. Now look, it's my sensor. You don't need that right now. Shall we stall /J? I think Kazui would appreciate the stalling. Yeah. Kazui loves stalling. Okay. Let's do it. But we could start. That is the two choice. Confessions of the Mask. I really hope. Okay, last thing. I really hope that It's been the joke. I really hope this voice drama starts with S just coming in, being like, slams table. Kazui, are you gay? Final answer. Cause like, man, it's been a funny time waiting for this trial. Just with how long, like we've kind of put it together in trial 2, and then it's just like, it's just been sitting there. We've just been sitting there. The question of gay or European, so to speak. And it's probably both. I don't know. He's probably a little European. Somewhere in there. Okay, let's start. Kaze is secretly French. I'm telling ya. Ah, I love his voice. At this point, there's nothing that's left worth saying. I've been hearing you call me gay for the past year. Uh-huh. Shiro died, bro. It's all on you. Anna Haruka died. It's all on you. We're blaming you for it. We're not. But a little bit. Someone there murdered. That's true. They're my friends. S is going on their shonen protagonist arc. They're committed now. They're my friends. My friends are my power. Hmm. It's okay, man. Then he might be French. It's like the full because that's crazy. Hmm. You're supposed to have been forgiven, so why are you so sad, dude? Dude, why are you depressed? You're forgiven, bro. You should be happy. I love how the people you forgive are the depressed people. Those are the two innocent but people going into this. Rubs hands. Say French, 'cause I can say it. It's true. But I can say I did. Slash it. Hmm. It's true. Damn. You are we did it. We detectived. Hmm. Yo, let's vote this guy guilty. Right now. Well, it's good that you didn't do that, dude. Poor guy. I do think we should have given him guilty trial too. That would have been really nice for him, I think. It would have been disastrous if he was guilty trial 1 though. It's the only thing that would have been standing in Kotako's way would have been Mikota. One John standing in Kotako's way. Mhm. It's okay to have an ego. You have like a normal amount of ego. It's okay, cause it's healthy to care about yourself. Yo! Let's go! He said you want me to take you seriously? Fine. Because she's Yuma. I think the same thing. Okay, so she did. Kaza gets attacked and every voice drop. He's too annoying. Say it! Say it! Yo. Man. Man. Hold on. Oh, he's just in prison. That's what Milgram's all about. And he said he's all over again. We're imprisoning people for anything over here, for real. Hit him again, as you're not wrong. You're just really stupid and annoying. Man. Man. Oh, fuck. Airplane drives not. Yeah. That's crazy. But you're right. This is so sweet. What a good kid. You suck, but I guess you're depressed. My bad. Mm. Uh, Rough. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this Akka? Am I being called by Akka on Discord right now? 1 second. 1 second, chat. I mean the hello? 1 second. You are on stream right now, by the way.
What?
You are on stream right now, by the way.
Oh, okay. Yellow.
Cool. Do you I'm like 10 minutes into his voice drama. Do you wanna hop in still?
Sure. Let me get to my computer.
Okay.
I will be right back.
Alright. You want me to go back to the beginning of it? Oh, I already left. Nope, they got summoned. Presentation is a tad off with the editing of the voice drama, but this seems followable, yeah. It's I've always appreciated though that people like work so quickly to get these out. It is very appreciated. Like shout out while we're waiting briefly for Akka to get all set up. Shout out the community of Milk. I think they're very good. Very cool. Hello.
What?
You in front of it. There. We'll just have you as PNG Akka. I might be a little
Okay.
cheeky. Alright. Let me start up the stream on Discord. You missed my really funny starting screen.
Oh.
I played there right there.
Oh my god. European.
Just a cute Fugi, right? Alright. You want me to go back to the beginning?
I'll probably only be able to be here for the song and the voice drama because I do have to go back to doing shit. But
Okay. Do you want me to go back to the beginning of this?
yes,
For ya?
please.
Okay. We're watching back from the top. It's good. This voice drama is really good.
I know.
They're locked in.
I have so many thoughts.
At this point, there's nothing left that's worth saying. I don't know, bro. What about your entire thing? This guy. I hate this guy. Let's beat him up. Purely for being annoying. I wonder with that line, I'm curious about how long Milgram has been going on in universe.
Hmm.
Because like I've always kind of assumed that it's been like kind of pseudo real time. Like it's technically not real time because arrived in Milgram after Milgram started, which is really funny to think.
Huh.
But I'm like, how long have they been? We should have voted him guilty trial too. That's all I'm saying.
What? What?
That's all I'm saying. Unlike he actually did something kind of messed up.
I don't know about my thoughts on it.
I It's definitely complicated, and he does deserve some grades. But I do think he deserves at least one guilt,
Yeah.
which is why I was like, he deserved guilty trial. I think trial one,
Mhm.
no, because it would have been really bad if he wasn't if he wasn't innocent.
Yeah.
And we might not have known. Uh, we might not have learned all the information that we got from Cat,
Yeah.
because Cat
I
literally blew his thing wide open.
From what I've seen right now, he's looking like he's heading towards the triple NO.
Mhm.
Cause last I saw he was at like 70%
Oh
NO.
wow,
Yeah.
more successful than Moo or with the.
Yeah.
No way he'll ever beat though. I don't think
No,
anyone's gonna get a 90% innocent
yeah.
unless it's about 82%, right? Ashish? Unless like Mikoto,
82%. Holy.
unless specifically Mikoto's voice drama reveals something so insane that everyone's like, nah, he was in a reality TV show actually. 100% innocent. Which means it's not impossible. I definitely think Mikoto will get innocent. Like, out of the remaining 3 after Kazue, he's the one who's most likely to get innocent. I could see
Yeah.
people trying to get Amane to be guilty. Although I'm kind of in awe, I think purely Amane's crime, is one of the ones that you need to vote innocent for. Like, come on.
Yeah. It also depends on what we get from trial 3. Because
Mhm.
honestly, a lot of the shit for trial 3, we've been getting semi-substantial info. So,
Yeah.
especially with what I've seen from this one. Thanks, Twitter.
Thanks, Better. I was literally having so hard waiting because I was like, I can't look at Twitter. It's filled with Kazue.
Yeah, he's at 82% inno right now.
Get punched, idiot.
Oh yes, 81.46. I also just voted. Haven't even watched it.
There was like stuff because like for the other one, everyone was really good about not posting anything until the NP was out. But this time,
Mhm.
there's stuff all over, which I guess makes sense because people were so unsure about this theory for the entirety of the wait.
Yeah.
It was like, is this actually the case, or are we
Oh
crazy?
my god, here it comes.
My wife chose death herself because I'm. Yeah, that was a crazy theory. When I saw that, I was like, "What is wrong with you?" I was like, "Why do people think that is a thing at all?" There was a similar thing with Sheeta. I don't know why the two like older adult men got those theories at all.
Yeah. I was I was talking with Ken last night about apparently on MILGRAM TikTok and a little bit on Twitter, there is a very specific idea that I can't say the word for on stream after the music video
Mhm.
that was apparently for a bit a pretty popular opinion. And I was like, "What?"
Uh,
I love this man.
this big dumb stupid idiot.
Yeah.
Mm. Uh,
My sad homosexual.
He wants to go.
Okay, but he ate that dove though.
Mm. He ate that dough, dude.
And then they said his hunger's a problem.
They say that glutton needs a sin.
Dude.
Those are guys here since 2001. I feel vindicated. Real.
2001?
2021. I meant. I forgot the
Wow,
20.
Ken. Wow.
2001. Freak Show's been in the game since 19 years before
Yeah, Freak Show knew him
MILGRAM
personally.
existed.
Freak Show knew him personally. Freak Show knew him in his 30s.
This is before I was born. Came out the womb knowing.
I think it has a lot to do with the time period too.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like I don't know, given the period of everything that is being given to us and what was going on around that time, I can fully get why he did what he did. Admittedly,
It makes sense. A lot of
Mhm.
people did what Kazui did. Like,
Yeah,
it's not like this is. I think that's like one of the reasons why Kazui Trial feels so well written. Like compared to
I
others, is like when we compare it to Mahiru, Mahiru's bullshit is the most crazy thing I've ever read.
yeah, like so these two trials are like two sides of the same coin, except one of these
Is
really well written.
the other one's it's just a bit too crazy.
And the other one, it wasn't an allegory.
The other one, the rats are real.
You're telling me the rats were real?
The other one, the dove was a metaphor. I mean, but in my hero, the rats were real.
Yeah, with my hero, the rats were real.
The Kazui actually eating a dove meme was so funny.
Yeah.
Mhm. And
I love Kajui. When Rats.
You live in the past! Grabs Kazui's shoulders.
uh,
Yo.
yo.
Hold on,
I love you, Uncle.
let me do math. Oh my god!
51.
Oh my god! So interesting.
Oh my god.
Why is this what you choose to ask us? Buddy, that's a terrible guess. This is crazy.
This is crazy.
Yeah. Well, no, but I was confused when Yuno kept bringing up the pandemic. I was like, what do you mean lockdown? What are you talking about? Could you imagine if Mikoto is like super zoomer?
Miko's like 12 right
They're
now.
just like smoking together, and he's like, what are you talking about? What are you even saying?
Mikoto's like 12.
I mean, Mikoto has to be. I'm pretty sure Mikoto has to be like either millennial or a zoomer. Because like his first thing he brought up was reality TV.
Mikoto Gen Alpha.
I don't think he's Gen Alpha. There's no way he's that young.
Trial 3, Mikoto's gonna say tung 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 sahur.
Well, you know the trial through COVID? Oh yeah, because Futo was well, you was eating rats in the mountains at the time. It's true. Futo's like probably just at the beginning. Yeah.
Mahiru was eating the COVID rats. Oh my god.
Mahiru caused COVID confirmed.
Truth note!
That's actually her murder.
It's actually her murder.
Go back a little bit because I was distracted by the COVID bit.
I was also distracted. The one thing I have not been spoiled on is the song. So excited.
I'm very excited.
I haven't even heard a snippet except from the teaser snippet. The instrumental teaser snippet is all I've heard. What do you mean, I think?
He said, bro, you think? Actually, Ash, you're a year off.
Yeah, Ash.
It's 2026, Ash.
Yeah, you nerd.
MILGRAM is a web series.
MILGRAM is Back to the Future.
Really?
What I've heard from the instrumental so far is really good. Instrumental. MILGRAM 2, we got like a samurai in there.
I love how they didn't say it. I heard him on it. I know what I said.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my god.
Oh.
Ah. Clever. Smart man.
Whoa. I love you,
You'd probably definitely know about Amane, given Amane's situation.
Yeah.
So that is actually pretty smart. Oh my gosh, what if Amane is as old as Futa? Or like a year younger than Futa? A year or two.
Huh.
Because that means that her case had to happen. If we're assuming that he probably would have known about Amane, if we assume that means her case had to take place either in 2013 or after. And she's 12. So that means she was either born in 2001 or later. Most likely.
Oh wow.
Unless Kazui just didn't know.
Oh
Oh god, that's actually even more messed up of a thought.
Ken, are you? Oh. Kazui.
Wait. Hmm. Oh.
Kazui.
Poor god.
Unk.
This poor
Meh. I love you, Unk. Aw.
Hmm.
Kazui.
I love this guy. I hate him, but I love him.
I'm glad he has an 80%.
I love yeah.
There is one thing I've seen about the song that isn't a music video clip. There is a subtitle in one part that is akin to "Who Wants a Taste? Look It Up."
Oh no.
I think we're gonna have a new bit for a little bit once you
What?
see it.
Why do we keep licking things? What is the trial for him licking?
It's not about tongue.
Oh, okay, good.
Bad news for Machina X Flayon, not about tongue.
Not tongue. I really like this example. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's so bad.
Mm-hmm. Looking like candy, then pain. Now we're gonna taste that apple.
God,
The
it's
whoosh of the
so
cape.
bad.
I like that whoosh of the cape.
I really want to say it, but
Big fan of it.
we're right
Oh,
here.
here we
We
are.
turn it. I gotta turn this shit up.
Wait, pause. Max volume. Let me
Gay man
change the thing
time.
first. Let me stall for a second.
Gay man time. Gay man time.
MV. I will never spell this correctly, even though it's right here.
I'm putting this in our DMs real quick. Hold the fuck on.
Camouflage. Boom, here it is, baby. Apple. Oh, let me put my.
Hey, it's the
Oh.
Apple optical illusion.
Yo,
This beat goes hard.
it goes so hard.
This instrumental goes hard. I love you, homo. Yeah. I know it's coming.
Yo,
It's so good.
it's so good. Oh my god.
There's a shot. Look at that.
The bed.
It's the homo bed.
Oh my bed.
The bed that makes you gay.
Mm-hmm. I hear it died so everyone could rap.
Yeah.
Buddy! This song is so good.
Right. Notice how he literally came out of his closet right there?
Banger.
Broadway ass coming out.
It's so good. Oh no, she took flight.
Blah blah. Oh no, she's dead.
Oh no, she's dead. Oh.
All right, all right, all right.
Reading time. Look at that. Why does young Kazui look like Haruka?
I know, I don't like it.
Blah blah.
Oh no, she's
dead.
That was the line I was telling you about.
Blah blah. Oh no, she's dead.
Yeah.
Me. Young Kazui looks like Haruka. That's the real plot twist. He's actually Haruka's uncle.
Born in 1974.
He's actually secretly Haruka's uncle. That's what we're learning.
Yeah.
He looks like him.
He does.
Born in 1974 in Yokohama, Kanagawa, Kazui Mukahara was born to police officer parents, growing up in a family with rigid ideas of what was correct and what it was to be an upright, exemplary member of society. Kazui grew up to become a respectable police officer, just as everyone around him expected. He was an honorable, upstanding officer of the law, building for himself an immaculate career that was expected to lead to higher, more important posts in the future. I'm getting lost. Kazui, who stayed true, this is why I need to track it with the mouse, who stayed true to the seemingly proper life path, as if it coerced and had the seemingly proper life path as if coerced, had a secret that he kept hidden from everyone. The secret was a deep yearning he felt for the childhood friend, someone Kazui had spent all of his life with. This childhood friend was a man. The fact that he desired men, the fact that he was different, Kazui was raised to aspire to be a role model in society, and so he understood in his very core that this difference would not be tolerated. It was not possible for him, abnormal as he was, to live as his true self. Kazui placed a lid on his true feelings and chose to live a life of lies. He could not have romantic feelings towards women, but for his career, it was advantageous to have a family. So he decided to marry his trusted colleague, who he knew harbored romantic feelings towards him. They were unable to have a sexual relationship, but his wife was a good, principled woman who accepted Kazui's inabilities with grace and kindness. He cannot reveal to her that he did not truly love her, but she was undoubtedly his best friend, his most trusted confidant. With every passing year, however, it becomes impossible to continue on with his life built on lies. One night, Kazui invites his childhood friend for a drink, and in his drunkenness, he finally reveals his true feeling. It was a complete self indulgence. He just wanted his feelings to be known. He just wanted to be free from a life of lies. That's disgusting, was the curt reaction from his friend, and it broke Kazui's heart to pieces. Kazui pretended that it was just a joke to cover up. Later that night, he tried and failed to keep himself from falling apart. Kazui told his wife everything about himself, about his past, about his lack of his feelings or lack thereof towards her. All he wanted was a life built on truth. That was all. The next morning, his wife had thrown herself off their apartment balcony and had died. The happiness that she had felt in her life had all been a lie. He most likely was not able to come to terms with that truth. Kazui mourned the death of his wife, whom he thought was his closest confidant, and he mourned himself, who, even at a time like this, was thinking of his childhood friend. Save information from the day following the discovery of the body of Milgram. Man.
Yeah.
Man. Ooh.
After all that, it is a lot harder to
It'd just
vote
be
him
like
guilty.
guilty. That's so rough.
Yeah.
Cause like
Can you go back to when Kazui is laying in the bed sideways? Right after that.
uh that's not,
A little further in.
sends her back up.
Okay. There's another shot I want to talk about. So go back a couple seconds to when it flashes to the red and green half stairsy one.
Oh.
That one right there.
Yo.
Notice how they're both the bartender
Mm-hmm.
and Kazui is the woman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so
It's really sad.
man.
Because like, given
This poor guy.
especially with the fact that at the end it says all he could think of was the bartender.
It really is sad. Like, even though his friend like hit him with that's disgusting. Right? Like the complete total rejection.
Yeah.
Like, he still, even like in his interrogation questions, is like, if the world were to end tomorrow, there's no place I'd rather be than with him. And it's like,
Yeah.
man, that hurts.
Yeah.
Like there's Moo pain, and then there's this. This is real pain.
Yeah.
He's a
There
better man than the
is-
bartender. That's true.
Yeah. And now, so
That's
near
true.
the end, when Kazui is laying in bed, presumably asleep. Yeah, after go back a bit. Go back like 20 seconds.
Right there.
Yeah. His eyes, like this, implies that she did it while he was asleep in the morning.
That makes sense.
While he was sleeping.
Because they were
And it's just
describing
like-
that he woke up and found her.
Yeah. It's like, holy.
Yeah, no,
Dude.
that's really sad.
You go to bed being like, oh, okay. It's done. I did it. And then you wake up to her being dead.
Like, they tried to
Holy.
understand him, but he shut her out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
For me, it's just impossible to vote him guilty.
Yeah.
For this.
Leo's actions hurt his wife. They were both ultimately, yeah. It I think the original thing with this case is that going into it, a lot of, like, myself included, a lot of people are looking at it from obviously the perspective of it is the year of our Lord 2025, Kazui. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, or well, 2020. It's like you should be fine. What are you doing this? Like, but now at the context of no, this was actually 2013. Like,
Yeah.
no. Like, because personally, I I started sort of realizing I don't usually talk too much about like my romantic and like sexual things, but it's topical here. I was sort of like in the closet, so to speak, um, until around then when I started like realizing stuff. Like,
Mhm.
and like I know in 2013, no way. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way I could even think of that. Without like it being dangerous
And
or
like
feeling
especially
like
with the
it was.
implication that Kazui's been keeping it for like almost 20 years probably.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I don't know
that
about
as well.
for Japan, but that is true.
It was a thing everywhere. It
Yeah, it was
was
probably a
just
thing everywhere, I think. Growing
not
up, yeah,
as
exactly.
much of a thing in
Thin, thin vanilla,
non
thin.
English speaking countries.
It was like it was bad back then.
Yeah.
Like, man. All right, let's pull up the voting pitch.
Yeah.
Let's do the thing.
Let's do it. And then I gotta run and finish my shit. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Uh, MILGRAM thoughts JP. Yeah, feeling envious that being born the later could have saved him. Yeah, it's a really good way to write it because you could have just written it as him being like, "Oh well, I'm happy that at least now." But it's like, nah. He's like, "Man, that fucking sucks."
Yeah.
Like, like, do you think I'm
And
gonna feel better that you said this? No, I'm mad. Isn't the apple cover is also a
yeah.
10 off? Let's go. Even if he got us voted guilty at this point, it would affirm the idea that he should never have said anything at all. You're right. I think the time to have voted him guilty was honestly trial one, but I feel like trial two would have been better. Like in
Yeah.
total, if we were gonna vote him guilty. Because that was at the time where he still wasn't saying it, but he was like, "Oh well, I
Implying.
didn't cheat. It never became an affair." So like, yeah,
Yeah.
you're wrong. Haha. You're wrong. You don't know what's going on with me. Haha. I think
I think if Kazui was guilty, trial two, we would have gotten like quite the lot more emotional of a voice drama, probably.
mhm. I think
And
it's
that was
even
already as emotional as it was.
yeah, I think it's even possible, like in my head, that he might have like said it without us even pushing if he was
Yeah.
voted guilty. Because whatever would have happened to him would have happened to him when he was guilty.
Yeah.
Which who knows? With how weird trial 3 is, who knows what would have happened to Kazu if he was guilty in trial 2?
Yeah.
Because him being innocent didn't really affect anything in trial 2.
Yeah.
I wonder what would have happened if he was guilty. Awesome. So next time, was it May? May something for Amon. End of
Let
May,
me check.
right?
Let me check. Let me check. Let me check.
It's either end or middle of May.
I can grab it. Hold on. I was trying to check earlier, but Twitter wasn't up.
Hmm.
May 20th.
May 20th for Amon. Oh man, I'm
Mhm.
excited. Yeah. I think the it's so funny to have Kazu right after Mahaya because like
And
Mahir's
her voice
case.
drama is called Life and Death.
Mm-hmm. Mahir's case was like really, really ridiculous. Like,
Uh-huh.
like to the point where it's like questionable if you even want to say Mahir did anything except be like the worst girlfriend in the world. But like at the same time, dude, what was that guy doing? Why did you follow her into the woods?
Everyone's been inno so far.
It's true.
Correct?
I really don't know if we'll get a guilty. I think Kazui
It-
was the last bet for a surefire guilty.
I think it could be a Amane or Kotoko. We'll see.
I think it's possible. I think there's going to be a war over Kotoko.
Yeah.
I think Kotoko is going to trigger a war.
I think unless something substantial happens, Mikoto's probably safe.
I think Mikoto's good. Unless like a very specific thing is revealed.
Yeah.
Because I mean, part of the theory has always been that like Mikoto had to have killed someone.
Yeah.
Like it couldn't have all been John's murder that got Kotoko and MILGRAM. Or not Kotoko, Mikoto. But I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. Jacob's gonna kill S himself if we get all in, probably. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I'm excited. I hope we get to fist fight Jackal if everyone's all innocent. I hope that's what it means. Young is like, guys, now I didn't think we're gonna have to write the fist fighting Jackalope time on.
They vote Jackalope guilty.
It's the thing is I think looking at it, I honestly think if Haruka was alive or Mahiro was alive, one of them would have been guilty. Genuinely, like, while I feel terrible for Haruka, while I feel terrible for how Haruka was raised, dude, Haruka. Dude, Haruka. Buddy, you did a real bad.
Yeah.
You did a real, that's kind of unforgivable. Like, yeah, sure, your mom could have done so much better. But this isn't like Moo's situation where like there was some precedent. There was some build up to that. No, that was just some random little girl in Haruka's case that he did that to, and I was like, man.
I gotta run. Thank you for Milgram.
Hell yeah. Thank you for
See
coming.
you in 2 months for Amane.
Yes, you better be on
Trial 3.
time.
I am gonna be listening the fuck out of this song.
Oh yeah,
watching
it's
the fuck out of this music video.
It's so good.
It's so good.
I think that might be my favorite Trial 3 song.
Yeah.
How long is it? It felt so long. It's almost 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, it's about the same length as all the other Trial 3 songs.
Yeah, it's the exact same length as the Pare March.
Mm-hmm.
Which are the 2 best ones.
The 2 best
All
ones.
right, toodles.
Oh, yeah. Bye-bye. All right. Well, I wish I had more to say. I don't know. There's a lot I could say. There's a lot I could say still, but I think I agree that if he was voted guilty, yo, what's up, Rami? I do think I agree that if Kazui was voted guilty now, it would be bad for him. Like, I do think he should have gotten a guilty in trial 2. I think that was the time to vote him guilty. Similarly to how the time to vote Amane innocent was trial 1 and not trial 2. So similarly situation. The time to have voted Kazui guilty was trial 2. And so now in trial 3, it is good that we are voting him innocent, I think. That's best for him. But looking at it, like in terms of avoiding all innocent, if we truly wanted to, which I don't know, I'm kind of an all innocent supporter. I'm down to vote everyone innocent. Post Kazui. Like, unless some bombshell comes out about Kotoko or Mikoto, that makes it like, Oh no, sorry. There's a really dumb theory that I hope is not true for Kotoko, which is that the little girl in her MVs is her victim. I really hope that's not real. I think that would just ruin Kotoko's character. Cause like, okay, so then she is just evil. Like, she's just actually a hypocrite. And it's like, I like the interesting thing of like her just being super misguided in terms of her belief. Of like, she's way too extreme. That would take a sharp turn. Exactly. It'd be too much. Like, yeah, sure, there's an inconsistency in like her photo in Undercover, where it's like not exactly clear that it's taking place in that warehouse where she curb stomped that dude. But like, I don't know. I do think it's possible that she could have another victim, but like, I think that she just had the one guy. Because I mean, the thing is with Kotoko is we sort of have been getting, or like MVs are the most chronological, where like everyone's is kind of the same moment. Hers is like actually a story that we are following. So I do think that we are going to see a second victim from Kotoko. I just really hope it's not the little girl. I think who the second victim probably is because in the report, the guy who was kidnapping the kids was this like son of this like businessman. I think Kotoko's second victim is probably connected to the businessman. I don't think it's probably he was a businessman or something. I forget. But the like important guy whose son Kotoko killed, I think it's someone connected to that guy. I think Kotoko didn't get to kill the guy himself. And so it sort of becomes the question of like, she did that in order to get to the guy, but didn't even succeed. And so I think that's sort of going to be where it leads, or where I hope it leads. I think that could be interesting. Like an interesting topic of like, well, this person was protecting the evil guy. For Amane, I hate to boil down Amane so simply. Because I feel like Amane as a character does not want to be boiled down so simply. But as is, she was indoctrinated into a cult as a little baby. Never got any choice in the matter. And essentially, like, cared for this cat. The cat gets... we don't know what happened to that cat, and I don't want to know what happened to that cat. Except, I mean, I hope it's okay. We can pretend like that's true. We can pretend like that's the case. But then we know most likely her victim is her mother. And honestly, there's like two sides to it. It's interesting because her mother is likely a victim too. Which I think is an interesting part of the conversation. Her mother is likely a victim as well. And so I think it does sort of come to a point of like, they're both, it's sort of similar to Kazui in that way, where they're both victims. That is interesting. I love all the parallels between the characters. I think that's what makes MILGRAM the best. Is there's so many different parallels that you can draw between the different prisoners. Like sort of give them connections. Especially with the ones that are like parallel to each other. Like how Mahir and Kazui kind of have connections, and then Kazui and Amane have connections. I'd say it's less the case for like Yuno and Futa. I guess with Yuno and Futa, the connection would sort of be that they were doing something. They were doing things that they shouldn't have been doing and suffered consequences because of it. That led to them being in MILGRAM. Because we can all agree that the work Yuno was doing was something she shouldn't have been doing. She was far too young to be doing it. And yeah, I feel like there's focus on systemic issues with several of the prisoners. Yeah. Let me turn on my background music. I realize it's been walking in a void of complete silence. There we go. Yeah. Good. Kazui good. We like Kazui. We like and support Kazui. that's it. I think that's it. I've said most of what I gotta say. I guess I said something about Mane, something about Kotoko. Mikoto? Okay. Actually, this is like the perfect time to discuss it. I'll probably mention it again when I react to Mane. I've had this theory about Mikoto since it was confirmed that he has DID. I've had this theory in the back of my head that has like no evidence. There's literally nothing supporting this theory except literal scraps. Literal fucking scraps. Okay, but here's the Mikoto theory I believe truly in my heart of hearts. So, Mikoto has DID, right? Correct? We can all agree on it. There's no like plot twist there. We know it's a thing. Clinically, because I've like done research on a character who also has DID. Clinically, it's something that develops mostly in childhood. Like, I think it can develop later, but it's like really rare. Like, really, really rare. Because it's something to do with like, when you're a child, you don't really have like a fully realized sense of self yet. And so, I'm like trying to explain, I'm not a psychologist. So, disclaimer, I'm not a psychologist. Or, you know, anything to be speaking on this as a professional. I'm not a professional. But essentially, because they don't have that development of themselves, an event happens in their life that causes them to like essentially split. Like the split forms because they're sort of imagining it happening to someone else in order to try to save themselves, so to speak, right? That's sort of my understanding of how it works. And so essentially, my theory stems from the fact that we don't know anything about Mikoto's dad other than Mikoto's dad isn't present. Like he's not a very present person. He's quote unquote always busy with work. And so here's my theory, right? In the beginning of Me, there's the tracking shot of quote unquote Mikoto. Alright, quote unquote Mikoto. That's believed to be Mikoto / John. And it looks like you could argue that someone is watching that happen, right? You could argue that that's what's going on, right? Here's my theory. The tracking shot that happens there, that's a baby Mikoto. We're in the head, the skull of baby Mikoto, watching it happen. And here's my theory. The murders committed in Mie, those murders were committed by Mikoto's father. And Mikoto was forced to watch them happen. And that is how he developed the idea. You follow me? You follow me? And this could go two ways. Either Mikoto killed his dad. That's completely possible. And on the table. And I'm gonna leave it on the table. Or he did kill his boss. Because his boss is the only other character besides his mom in the story. And we know his mom's most likely alive. But his boss is also maybe his victim? I don't know. But yeah, right? It makes you like think about him in a completely different light. We support loving MILGRAM fathers at this point, right? MILGRAM's filled with bad dads. Name me one good dad in MILGRAM who's not Shido. Shido, the best dad in MILGRAM. Only good dad in MILGRAM. And even he got offed. One thing I've always been really unclear on is his childhood, because it seems like it would be really relevant considering his DID. There isn't much to clue. Exactly. Part of me wonders if he was voted innocent trial 1, if we would have gotten more information on that. Like, I almost wish that DOVA was a better ending. And I'm just saying better as in supports my pet theory. Because that's the main issue, is And part of me feels like it's intentional. Like, my conspiratorial theory makes it want to be intentional that it's locked to the subway and you can't see anything going on from those borders. Like, it almost feels like John is purposely blocking everything out, and I like that theory. That's my theory for why Double's the way it is. If Kazui did get killed in Trial 1, it would be interesting if he lost someone as early as Trial 2. We probably would have. We may have lost Futa. Cause like, honestly, I could see Kotoko beating Futa to death. Honestly, that might have saved Mahira. Cause like, I could imagine after that, people would be watching Kotoko. People would be like, Kotoko, you can't be doing that, man. Kotoko would be watched from that point forward. Like, everyone would always stay in a group after that. Because I could see Kotoko not being stopped from attacking Futa. And given, if we assume the theory that Kotoko, in the timeline thing, Kotoko, where like Kazui has no knowledge of anything, Kotoko has full knowledge, because that's been a theory. That Kotoko knows about all the cases. If that's a thing, then Kotoko knows what Futa did. And I could see Kotoko killing Futa over it. Like, if she was not stopped, she probably would have finished the job. It's interesting, it's interesting. I'm so excited to see where it goes now that the timeline thing is now established within the voice dramas. Could you imagine if no one asked what year it was? Could you imagine if no one asked those questions to these three, and we just got blindsided by by Kazui being like, oh, yeah, it's 2013, isn't it? That'd be crazy. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the rest of Trial 3. I'm so curious what happens after Trial 3. Honestly, other than just getting a clear idea of what's going on with Mikoto, I'm very excited for his Trial 3 song. Yeah, I love Double and Mean. I'm really excited. I hope, like, while I think a lot of Mikoto has been mishandled, I do also think he's been handled in a way that's very easy to understand, so to speak. Like, he's been handled quote-unquote safe. I don't mean safe as in, like, well representation of the idea, but I mean as in, like, he's been handled in a way that's easy to be understood and consumed. So far. Triple NL people should go get promoted to wardens to VH. Could you imagine Yuna as a warden? I feel like Yuna shouldn't. I feel like triple innocent people should never have to hear the word MILGRAM ever again. Specifically Yuna. Yuna should never have to deal with this shit. It'd be interesting though. Cause she, like, of all the prisoners, she kinda hates MILGRAM the most. I think her as warden would actually destroy MILGRAM as a system. She would successfully figure it out. With how much of a hater she is. But yeah. Amazing. Amazing work. Kazui, beautiful. Beautiful Trial 3. Mwah, chef's kiss. Into MILGRAM, where you get dual wardens, Yuna and Kazui. It's good cop, bad cop. I don't know which one to be good cop or bad cop. I feel like it'd be Yuna's bad cop. Yuna's bad cop, Kazui's good cop. Ah. Yeah. You know? I hope all my theories are true. I hope I'm right, and everyone else who disagrees with me is wrong. That's the main thing about MILGRAM, right? That's how we're gonna end off. I hope I know everything, and the people who don't agree with me know nothing. But no, yeah. I'm trying to think. One thing I just realized with Kazui is that if Nahako jumped the literal morning after he confessed, everything he wouldn't have had time to repair. That's everything he wouldn't have had time to repair the relationship at all, even if he initially pushed him away. Yeah, no, that's like the really tragic part of it. Is like, on one hand, it is messed up that Kazui did that to her. But also, Kazui was living in such a situation that it almost felt like he didn't have a chance, or really a choice in the matter. Other than, don't lie, asshole, but hey, like, that ship sailed, right? He legitimately was in such a situation where he didn't have a choice. He felt like he had to do that. And what's interesting to me is that it seemed, what was implied, right, was that Kazui essentially they never even tried to have sex, is what it was implied by the ending. So I wonder what he told her was the reason I didn't want to have sex. Did this lady think Kazui was ace? That's what I'm wondering. Did Hanako think that he was ace? And then was in fact informed that he was in fact gay. Interesting stuff. I don't know how that would factor in. I just think that's a little relatable. Just beeping nowhere. Oh, right. Oh, right. Duh. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. Yeah, he's probably just like, no, sorry, Hanako, I got really bad ED. That's really funny. Sorry, I literally can't get it up, Hanako. It's not that I don't love you or that I'm gay. I just can't get it up. I'm sorry. That I feel bad. Poor Kazui, that's a terrible lie. The terrible lie, Kazui, come on. Yeah, 3 more left. It's crazy. I'm so interested in what's gonna happen after. I'm like, as much as I'm interested in the last 3, I'm almost more interested in what's gonna happen after they're done. Like, because there's no way Kotako's album drops and we get like the last Jackalope report on everyone's trials, and then it's just over, right? I really do. I hope we get an S Trial 3, like, to cap off the series. Me so good. If I remember correctly, either the last voice drama or his interrogation questions, he was genuinely hoping he could fall in love with her over time, and it just didn't work. Yeah, I think he did mention that in the voice drama. I really do. Man. If only. Like, if only, man. It's just, I think the other bad thing was in the situation of, like, him confessing, like spilling out to Hanako everything. He was drunk. Like, that was stated. I don't think he probably didn't sober up in between. Like, it's totally possible he didn't. And so, like, just imagine all that coming out. It probably wasn't very graceful either. Like, that's probably also part of it. Is when Kazui told her everything, it might have even been a little aggressive. Like, Hanako might have been like, oh god, like, he hates men. You know, sort of thing. Like, it might have been really bad. Even then. Like, it's a messy situation. And a very sad situation. I agree with 80%. This guy's not getting voted guilty. No way. Yeah. Rough stuff. And here I was all giggling, laughing about as being like, Kazui, are you gay? Which I still think would have been a hilarious way to start the trial. But we decided to keep it totally serious, which is good. It should have been totally serious. To clarify. It's only day 1, so who knows? That's true. Crazier things have happened. The Futa went from being nearly 50-50 the entire time to, I think, as soon as people stopped paying attention, creeping up as innocent. Which was interesting. I do kind of wish Futa got an even 50-50, even though it's like impossible. I do kind of wish we made Futa get an even 50-50. That would have been funny. That would have been really funny. Yeah. We got Kazui, then we got Amane, Mikoto, and Kotaka. If my like thought process is right, we should be done by like October with Kotaka, right? I should be when she's done. Usually starts to bounce out, yeah. I think it's 50-50, I'd imagine they just extend the vote until one tips over. That's probably correct. You're probably right. Honestly. That is what they would do. I don't think they would allow a split verdict. I don't think they'd allow a hung jury. Could you imagine? They just make a post, hey guys, sorry, inconclusive, we don't know. Does innocent, guilty, really, who can say? Alright. I do think I'm gonna get out of here. I do think it is time for me to get out of here. I've said just about everything I have to say about Kazui, I think, for now. It was 50 if we see you in Trial 4. Trial 4 with one person who got 50-50. We're gonna read into Cal, who's supposed to be here, over on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, hope you have a great day. Sadly, I can't raid on YouTube yet, so, we're just gonna be chill. You're just gonna chill. Go on with your day. If you want to check out Cal, CalMarVT over on Twitch, you can do so. His link's in the description. He's playing Dokapon right now. With some friends. Cause he forgot that daylight savings time was a thing, so that's why he's not here. Well. Thank you guys so much for coming, hanging out with me. Always a good time, always fun talking about MILGRAM. I love this series so much. And I think you're awesome and great. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. If I caught your stream by chance, let's catch one in the future. It's been fun. Yeah, thank you for coming around, Freak Show. It's been great to see you. Yeah. I hope you have a great day, whether you're following, not following. If you're not following, hey, hit that follow button, it's free. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. It's also free. And if you're on Twitch and you consider hitting the subscribe button, that's pretty cool. You don't have to. And as always, if you're feeling tired, hungry, it's the afternoon for me, so I'm feeling pretty hungry. Get some food, get some rest, because we got more adventures to go on tomorrow. I don't know when I'm streaming next. It might be tomorrow, it might be Friday. Probably tomorrow. Tomorrow. Maybe more Tales of Fantasia. Maybe more Catan. I still need to I need to redo the thing in Fire Emblem that I wanted to do. Okay. That's it for me. Bye bye!